My first item is a journal with a map on the back. This represents all the times that I have moved throughout my life. I've lived in 4 different states now. I was born and raised in Tennessee. I lived there till I was about 12 or 13, and my parents told me I would be moving up to Wisconsin. I was very upset. I thought my life was just going to come to an end, and of course it didn't, and I made some great friends. After Wisconsin, I was moved to Colorado. I had only spent 3 years in Wisconsin, but I made some of my best friends there that I still talk to today. And once again, I thought they just were set on ruining my teenage years. And after Colorado, that's the place I spent the second most amount of time, 10 years there. It's where I met my husband. And after that, I moved up to Washington State. And through all of the moves, what I have learned about so much is that, of course, life continues on no matter what. And I appreciate the diversity that I was surrounded by. From Memphis to Madison, Wisconsin, out to Colorado, now up to Washington. Um, Huge differences in demographics. I was surrounded by people of different socioeconomic status, and all of them have helped develop the personality that I have and the person that I am today. My second item is my wedding ring. And this ring, what I think about most is how our wedding rings are made. I think about the diamonds and how they are pounded and molded before they are polished. And I consider marriage to be much of the same. It's pushed and pulled and hurt at times, but after you learn to compromise and communicate better with your spouse and take accountability for things when you were wrong, you become a much better person. You learn more about each other, you learn more about yourself, you gain a lot of patience through marriage. And lastly, my third item is my Kindle, and that is where I have many books that I have read that have taught me many things throughout life. One of my in particularly my favorite book is my critical thinking textbook, actually, from a class I had last semester. And what I loved most about that class was realizing how much I didn't know and how much I and other people rely on sometimes our feelings and personal experiences and our own perspective over accepting certain things that are proven facts. And while experience is a very important teacher, it's not our sole teacher. And I think what is important to remember is that having an opinion, for example, on 2 plus 2 equaling 5 is clearly not a valid opinion. And so I think it's really important when we are discussing different topics to remember that some things are provable, some things have evidence, some things have facts to back them up, and it's important to always go research information before we stick to certain beliefs unwaveringly.